Good morning, everyone. Let's watch the Mass Effect teaser trailer from Bioware that came out a few days ago to see what the fuss is all about. Okay, so it looks like we have two galaxies to start off. I'm assuming this is implying, hey guys, look, Milky Way and Andromeda or something along those lines. This is obviously not to scale, but you can't have a little speck of light in the background to represent whatever. So, yeah, they guess they know, hey, yeah, we did two games, one over here and one over there. And there you have it. That's about all this tells us. So no deductions to be made yet.
We know now that in the early years of the 20th century, this world was being watched.
Okay, so this is just a mindless, hey, let's build some random objects which looks like stars and clouds and all sorts of celestial matter because they have nothing to show. They have no content. And this is what you do to fill in space and time. Just random lights, pretty pictures. You're basically just dangling a bunch of keys in front of a baby. That's all this is. There's nothing discernible here so far.
Roger, copy. Eagle, Houston, you're a go for landing, over.
Yeah, so just a bunch of random space launches or shuttle launches and Earth's history. Yep, you do. So this is interesting. I'm not sure whether this is an accretion disk or what's going on here. Kind of reminds me of the Ring World stories. But, yeah, again, just random stuff. No reference to Mass Effect I can see.
Station. Unknown vessel approaching.
Okay, so this is probably Mass Effect 3 when the Reapers invaded, talking about Arcturus Station.
We need first contact protocol.
Humanity now stands as part.
So random planet with two moons, again, could be anything, doesn't matter. You know, it looks like anything. Again, this is what you don't do. And even if this is a reference to like a certain planet, like I don't know, Alcara, where Shepard crashed onto, it doesn't make a difference because you can't figure that out just by looking at the screen. So this is not helping. We're already 30 seconds in, and all we know is that we're somewhere in a galaxy. So random crap just flying through the screen. This could be meteorites. This could be anything. I have no idea. It's too blurry to find out. Okay, so now we have wreckage of something technological. That's great. And there's a lot of it just flying in every which direction, like something just blew up. Or there's some sort of gravity well and all these objects were just colliding randomly all the time. Forever. We don't know how much time has passed. We don't know what's even going on. We don't know the setting because there is no setting. We're in frickin' space. Bunch of radio chatter. Okay, finally we get the something from Mass Effect, which is the Reaper's scream sound or whatever. So they're assuming this is after or during the events of Mass Effect 3. Fade to black. Wow, that was great. 50 seconds, and we've ascertained this is something to do with Mass Effect. That's great. So we're fading into a fuzzy image of lights. That's great. Yeah. And we just pan down. Like, what was again, this is what you do. It's been 1 minute, and we've had nothing aside from one reference to Mass Effect with a sound effect. This is stupid. Like, this is a giant waste of time. They have nothing. They have nothing to show. If they had anything, it would have been worthwhile looking at or visually appealing. This is pathetic. Random planet. Okay, so here we have the ship. Now, this is good. This is a piece of technology. Hey, we've never seen this before, except we have. We saw this on the Bioware blog when they were showcasing stuff about talking about the next game. So that's not what you do in a teaser trailer. In a teaser trailer, you give us objects which we can ascertain what they are, spaceships, alien things, or aliens, and go, okay, that's a thing. That's a basis of reference. I don't know what it is. I've never seen it before, but that's what a tease is. Here's a thing. You've never seen it before. Ooh, what's that? Ooh, what's that? This has been a minute of one sound effect and one spaceship. I mean, if that's what you like out of a teaser trailer, you're going to love this, but this has been a lot of fluff. When there could have been all sorts of objects or cuts or scenes of characters that are alien, but we sort of know, like certain species, that would have been great. But we have nothing. And it's as if they're scared to show anything aside from a ship and a Reaper sound effect. And I don't know why. You should be, after all these years, you should have something to tease us with. They could have had concept art. They could have had non-3D renders of artist illustrations, which they've done before. So what's wrong with that? I don't see why they couldn't have done that. Instead, we have just useless 3D pre-rendered video of just fluff. So random person walking up an incline on a ice planet of some sort. Fine. That's at least something. We have a human figure looking in the distance. Okay, so the N7 logo, this is obviously implying Shepard, which is at least something now we can say there's some timeline here. The Alliance fleet is still around or was around. Someone is finding artifacts from that, and one of those happened to be N7. There were a few N7s in Mass Effect 3, so it's not a big deal. But this could be, what is this, a chest plate, an arm, shoulder thing. Doesn't really matter. Why someone's looking for these sorts of things, we don't know. That could be a big part of the story. That could be a part of gameplay. You're running around planets looking for artifacts for whatever reason. Why they'd be insignias, though, of a rank of someone who completed a military program doesn't seem to make much sense to me as a thing to do. There's no technological value. There's no cultural value. It's just, oh, look, someone was here from the Alliance ever so long ago. So that doesn't really mean anything, aside from the symbolism, of course, representing Commander Shepard. Okay, so this is obviously Liara. You could tell from her freckles. She's not wearing a face mask. She's not wearing a helmet. This is probably what you don't do on a planet, especially if you're an experienced archaeologist. So now that we have a character we can point to for reference, that we have understanding of, this could take place anywhere between the end of Mass Effect 3 to 900 or so years after that, because I think Asari lived to be around 1,000. So, and maybe she still has her good looks. There's lots of Asari who are pretty old, who look pretty good. So maybe this probably isn't as old as we think. This could be a few hundred years. This could be the day after. We're not exactly sure. Now, how that works with the endings of Mass Effect 3, I have no idea. I like to use the example of what Deus Ex did in Mankind Divided, how the ending was the worst possible outcome, where just everything blows up, just kill it all, and yet Adam still survives. And that's kind of what we got in the ending of Mass Effect 3 when you in the destroy ending, the best destroy ending. You just blow up everything, and there's the idea, the inhale we see of Shepard possibly surviving. So if that were the case, how would that work? Would this be Earth? Probably not. Where did this happen? How did this happen? We don't know. This is too much speculation. So there's really nothing to work with deductively, which ending was chosen. And it'd be kind of funny or weird if you were actually playing in the new game as Liara. I don't think that would be a bad idea. But if she's going around as an archaeologist discovering remnants of a lost civilization or of humans, why would she care about the N7 program? Why would she just randomly pick up crap? It would be odd. So I think that would be fun, though, because we know the character. She's been established. They can work with a linear story a lot better. And there would be perhaps the whole quest, if it was the destruction ending, if they actually sat down and said, hey, let's make a canon ending. let's choose destruction. And then you have to play as Liara, for example, going around trying to rebuild civilization, because in the destruction ending, all the mass relays go boom. So that would be an interesting way of introducing things. And she's reminiscing about Shepard. Oh yeah, I remember this guy. And that would be that. That would be fine. That would be totally viable. I mean, we have multiple options for telling a sequel to the Mass Effect trilogy without using Shepard. This would be one of them. It would still have all the aliens. It would still have some of the characters, depending on the time skip. But that could work. So finally, we got a sound effect. We got a reference to the galaxy. We have Liara and we have the N7 as along with this shuttle thing. So this is good. Having characters as references in a teaser is a good thing. It's the most easiest to do. And of course, they chose one of the most popular. So bravo for that. So yeah, Mass Effect will continue. We hope, if we can still survive another year of lockdowns and whatever EA decides to do with us. If Bioware is even making them any money, we're not sure. And there we go. Bioware Electronic Arts, like, yep, we'll continue provided EA keeps funding Bioware. We hope and pray. So there you have it. Not much to work with. Showing Liara without a mask or a breather mask or anything. The shuttle we saw from the blog, N7 logo. That's about it. Yeah. So no, I'm not too excited. There's not much to work with, and I'm glad they're finally going back to the thing that made them on the map, which is the aliens in the world of the Milky Way galaxy and the timeline of Shepard, as opposed to jumping to another galaxy 500, 600 years in the future, which was just a bad, dumb idea. Who knows after Andromeda and Anthem and Dragon Age that they'll have enough power, time, and money and passion, along with all the people who've left, who's new, to tell these stories and to make these games. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Have yourself a great day.